Well, hi folks, and welcome to another video from me, Brummy in the Highlands. Well, I thought I'd come out today. I've made my way down to Chanonry Point near Fort Trose on the Black Isle, here in the Highlands of Scotland. There you go, you can see the lighthouse there. Now, I tried to get out earlier this morning and it was about -3 degrees. The sun was out. That's about 28 degrees Fahrenheit. The sun was out, and then all of a sudden, once I got the camera out, we had a snowstorm, so I had to stop. So what I've done now, I've let the weather warm up a little bit and let the snow clear, and I'm just panning round now, and you can just see across the water there, if you can see in the distance the hills there with all the snow on. We are having some bad weather here today. It's been like it for probably most of this week. We're on Tuesday now. Last week it was a bit better. It was very cold. It went down to about -8 last week, but the weather was okay. It was quite dry and sunny, but still very cold. But here we are. I thought we'd take a look around Chanonry Point to see if we can see any of the dolphins. We'll go and have a walk up this way towards the point there and see what we can see. We may be a bit early for the dolphins, but you never know. It's potluck whether you see them. And we'll just take one shot there of the lighthouse here at Chanonry Point. Well, it's actually quite gorgeous now, the weather. The sun's coming out. There's a bit of heat in the sun as well. But I'm not seeing the dolphins. I'm not seeing the dolphins, folks. But you just never know when they're going to appear. Now, just in the distance, just over there, you can see that's Fort George. That's the home of the Scottish Highlanders. There we go. That's a museum as well. You can go down the A96 from Inverness, take the A96 out towards Aberdeen, and you will come to Ardashir. If you make your way down to Ardashir, you'll eventually get to Fort George, and you can go in there. I think you can go in there. There's a museum in there. Well worth a visit. But I'm not seeing the dolphins. But just look at this weather now, folks. It's still very, very cold. It's probably still only about 2 degrees Celsius. But the weather now is so much better. But it could all change here in Rosemarkie. And you've got another view of the lighthouse there. Isn't that fantastic? And then just as we pan round, you'll see now in the distance the snow on the hills there. That's looking over towards Rosemarkie now. You can see that one there in the distance. Middle of March and we've got snow. So what I think we'll do next, folks, we'll take a walk down that way there, just across to there. Now that's where all the campsites are, and they'll be getting ready. They'll be setting up ready for Easter, I would think. That's in just a couple of weeks' time. We'll go and have a walk along the beach, and we'll go and take a look at some of the coastal erosion as we walk down there. We'll go and see how much of the coast is being eroded by the storms that we keep having, which brings big waves and it just washes everything out back to sea. Now they are trying to do something about it, but it's not working. I don't think you can beat nature, can you? I don't think we're ever going to beat nature. So we'll go and take a walk down there and we'll go and see how much damage is being caused by the storms. I'm just at the top end of the golf course now, folks, and I've parked the car here just to give you an idea of what it's like. There we go. There's the golf course covered in a light covering of snow, one of the bunkers there. Now just panning round, I'll let you see these new houses they've built. Recently finished these. They're stunning, aren't they? And what a beautiful view over the golf course, looking out towards Chanonry Point. Now what I thought I'd do, I'd take a walk up here, up this road here, which then leads us onto the road that takes us through the golf course, and you'll get an idea of what the golf course is like and how the road splits it into two. Yeah, so I'm just turning now down to the road that splits the golf course into two, leading down towards the lighthouse there at Chanonry Point. This is spectacular. Now if you do come to Fortrose at all on the Black Isle, especially in the summer, park your car in Fortrose at the main car park there and walk down this road, and I'll tell you what, it's fantastic, it really is. It will be busy, but it'll be worth it. Now as you can see, this road, on both sides we've got the golf course. So what better place, if you're a golfer, could you come to play golf than this? I can't think of anywhere better. I'm not a golfer, but I would love to play here if I was a golfer. So there we go, you've got it on the right hand side all the way down the spit, and on the left hand side as well. I'm not going to go all the way down because that will take us down there to the end of this road here. That will take us back down towards Chanonry Point where the lighthouse is. But you are getting an idea now of how nice it is. Well, here I am again, folks, near the golf course, near the main golf course there, and you can see Chanonry Point right in the distance there. There we go, right on the end there, that's Chanonry Point. Now, what I've brought you up here for is to take a look at the coastal erosion that's going on here. Now, you can see that there. Now, not long ago, you used to be able to walk all the way along there, and you can even see the sign here which says Chanonry Point Golf Course, be aware of golf balls, etc., and Rosemarkie to the left. Now, you used to be out, this was the footpath, and you can see evidence of it here. There we go, there's the footpath, and you can see just to the left here you've got sea defences. There we go, all the way along there. So they've improved all that, but it hasn't stopped the coastal erosion. Now you can see just how much has gone, and this has probably gone in the last 3 or 4 years, maybe even sooner than that. But you can see just how much is being eroded away. Now it makes me wonder how far it's going to go, because just there is the golf course, and then just to the left of it is the coastal erosion. So how much of the golf course is that eventually going to take, and will we end up having to put more defences in, or will we just lose the golf course? It's as simple as that, because it will happen. You can't stop nature, but you can hear the sound of the waves just at the moment. It's a beautiful day now, it's warming up slightly. We are above freezing now, which is a good thing, and I'm just panning around now. You can just see Rosemarkie village in the distance. We'll go and have a walk down there. In fact, what we'll do, we'll walk on the edge along here. Let's see how far we can get. Isn't this beautiful? It really is. I hope it doesn't get too bad and we can't walk across it eventually, but it's not looking good at the moment. So let's just keep walking along here. Again, just in the distance now, you can see coming towards us more of this coastal erosion. Just look at this. So the whole footpath has gone here, and you can see now the meshing that holds all these rocks and stones in place. All that has just been pulled down, completely pulled down. It's still standing here. You can see it's doing its job just there, but it probably won't be doing that for too much longer, I wouldn't think. So that's what it should look like all the way down, because they did spend a lot of money doing this. And you can see as we go further down, let's keep walking down and see what's going on. There we go, we're back on the footpath again. Not much of it left here. Now just to the left here you've got the camping and caravan club site. Now this will be busy in about 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure it will open for Easter. There's not much activity at the moment, but there you go, that gets really busy. And what a fantastic place if you are into caravanning or camping or motorhoming. If you are into all that, then look at this for a view, folks. Just look at this. So let's continue down here. Now we've still got plenty of path we can walk on just here. That's not too bad. But again, to the left, to the right of us, you'll see where it's been dragged out. The sea defence is there. What a shame. But we'll keep walking down here. And there we go, that's the shower blocks just on the left there for the campsite. And this really does get popular. It really does. You've got one here in Rosemarkie, and then you've got another campsite on the other side in Fortrose Bay Caravan Park, I think that one's called. So I've just started to walk on the road now. I've come away from where all the sea defences were that were eroding, but you've got massive boulders here on the right, so I'm pretty sure that is safe from erosion at the moment. There we go, you can see all that there. I'll just do a quick pan round on that one, and you can see all the way down there. So that's quite well protected, and there's the campsite in the distance. So I'll continue to walk down the road. This is the main road on the beachfront, and this is lovely at night as well, because you've got all the little lamps that light up, the old-fashioned style lamps that you'll see as we get closer. Now just coming up on the right hand side, a little bit controversial this, but just coming up on the right hand side you've got these posts. Can you see these wooden posts here? Now what we get in the summer, we get lots and lots of visitors to Rosemarkie, and they tend to park on the grass verge here, which is now becoming a mud bath. It's getting washed away and it's not very pleasant to look at. So they've decided to put these posts in to stop people parking. Now what do you think of that, folks? Now this has caused a bit of controversy here in Rosemarkie, because it cost a lot of money, and a lot of people are saying we don't like the look of them. Now me personally, I can understand why they've done that, because it's protecting this. Now look how nice that is now for visitors to walk along without the cars churning it up. I can understand that, but could they have made it better? Could they have done something different rather than put these posts in? Now my thought, and it doesn't bother me one way or the other, but my thought, maybe put some boulders up there to stop people parking rather than these, and keep it a little bit more in character. Because if you look all the way down there, it does look a bit uniform, doesn't it? So as I say, it's caused a bit of controversy. Some people like them, some people don't, but it is doing the job. It's keeping the cars off this grass verge. So just as we make our way down towards the beach cafe, you can see some of these houses to the left. Now they're lovely, aren't they? And they've got spectacular views, they really have. And there's some grand houses along here. And you can see the old-fashioned lamps street lamps. There we go. Some of these houses are fantastic. Would you want to live there? I would. That's beautiful. And you've got these street lamps all the way down, so at night it really is very picturesque. Now we're coming to the end of these wooden posts, and you can see the difference now, because you can see where the cars do park and there's not much left of the grass verge there. It's all a bit muddy, isn't it, that? So I'll just show you these houses as well, folks. There we go. Imagine that in the summer. If we get a summer this year. Let's hope we do. Doesn't feel like it at the moment. Now I think I've said before in previous videos, this is very popular with dog walkers, this beach, and you can see why. And I did a video as well where you can walk all the way around that coast there, and that will take you around to Caird's Cave. And if you want to go further, you can go around to the next cave, and that will take you to where they found the Rosemarkie man's skeleton. Yeah, the Rosemarkie man's skeleton. Now look at that for a house. Isn't that grand? That's built in the red sandstone. And I think the red paintwork as well sets that off a treat. Now you've got coming up just on the left there, you can see Crofter's Bistro. That's very, very popular. And that's open all year now as well. There we go, that's Crofter's Bistro. Open daily. You can get takeaways as well from there. So just as we go past, there used to be a Bulls. I think they might have moved it now, but where you could play Bulls. Yeah, have they moved it? Oh, I think they've put. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look, you can sit outside there. Looks like a pizza oven they've got just on the right there. There we go. Crofters of Rosemarkie. And this, if you want to, you can come and have a game of Bulls. Crofter's Bistro, French Bulls. Look at that. And those are the new apartments that have recently been renovated. I think the penthouse apartment would be lovely up there with that view and the balcony there looking out over the sea there. Now again, in this part of Rosemarkie, you've got the houses which are very close to the road here now, and you've got these terraced fishermen's cottages as well coming up. Some of them may be for rent as well, for holiday lets and that sort of thing. I know there's two big ones down here that are definitely holiday lets. Let's just do a quick pan round there, folks. Now what I want to do next is climb some steps, because I'm pretty sure you can climb the steps up to the Church of Scotland, and we'll go and take a quick look at that, climb the steps and see what views we've got from up there. Now I think they're just between this house and this bush. I've just seen somebody go up there. Unless we end up in somebody's house. No, there we are, there's the steps. So if we take a walk up here, I think this will take us to Rosemarkie High Street. Now it's been a long time since I've done this, so I think that's what we'll do. We'll go and have a look. So let's take a look through here. There's a little gate, turnstile type thing. Let's go through this. It's been a long time since I've done this. Through the turnstile. Didn't get stuck, which is a good thing. Up more steps. And we're in the Church of Scotland graveyard. And I seem to end up in graveyards quite a lot. There we go. And you can get out onto Rosemarkie High Street. So there we go. Let's go round and have a look. And this is the Church of Scotland here on the right. Oh, look at that, that's a fancy one there. Let's take a quick look at that. Peter Grant, a bank agent. It's a nice one, isn't it? Right, so a little bit of a mausoleum there as well. That's an old mausoleum. What have we got there? I can't resist looking at these old graves. They're fascinating, they really are. So anyway, let's carry on. Now there's the gate. There we go. That leads us out back into Rosemarkie High Street. That's what I was looking for. And there we go, that takes you out there through that gate, and that takes you out onto Rosemarkie High Street. Let's go and take a quick peek at that while we're here, and I'll show you where we are. There we are, you've got the Plough pub to the right, and if you want to you can pop into the spa there and get a drink, and that's the High Street, Rosemarkie. So I'll head back down and we'll just take a quick look at the views that we've got. So I've just come back through the gate again, heading back down now towards the beach. But there's the Church of Scotland, isn't that lovely here in Rosemarkie? And the graveyard itself. So I'm going to head back down the steps now and we'll appear back down on the seafront. Just look at that, folks, for a view from up here. I'm still on the church graveyard, but you can see out for miles there. Just looking over the top of these houses that are down on the seafront. And just in the very distance, just there, you may be able to see the lighthouse. And I'm just heading towards, I'm not going down to the beach cafe, but you can just see the beach cafe to the left of the shot in the distance there. Now I'd like to thank everybody that watches my videos. I'd like to thank everybody that likes my videos and all my subscribers. They are growing on a daily basis, so thanks very much for that. I really appreciate it. When I started this channel a few months ago, I didn't expect it to be quite as popular as it was. So that's all down to you guys, so thanks very much for that. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, and for all the comments I get. All the positive comments I get. Thank you very much for that indeed. Thank you.